डाउट है तो सिर्फ पूछ लीजिए। आप सब अपनी आंसर शीट लेकर आए हैं? कौन है जो आंसर शीट नहीं लेकर आया है? नहीं देखो बेटे, आंसर शीट लानी होगी आज। ये अभी मैं आपको ना भैया एक पेपर दिखाएंगे, उस पेपर से आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा कि हम कितना सिंसियरली आपको इम्प्रूव करना चाहते हैं। तो विदाउट कोऑपरेशन बात नहीं बनेगी।
तो अरविंद ब्रो वाले साइड है, ये
ठीक है,
सर ये पीछे।
तो अगली क्लास के अंदर अगर हमारे पास क्लास आंसर शीट्स नहीं आई तो रिंकू, कोई भी बच्चा आंसर शीट ना लाए तो उसे क्लास में एंट्री नहीं देनी है। वो क्लास के बाहर जाके घर ही चला जाएगा सीधा। विल नॉट बी अलाउड टू एंटर इनटू द क्लास, राइट? एक बात याद रखना सब, आप पता है यहाँ क्यों आए हैं? नॉट टू अंडरस्टैंड द चैप्टर। अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ चैप्टर कैन बी अवेलेबल थ्रू मेनी मीन्स। चीजें समझने का रोल सिर्फ 40% है। आप यहाँ इसलिए बैठे हैं कि आपका जब टेस्ट कंडक्ट हो तो उसमें आपकी मिस्टेक्स को आइडेंटिफाई किया जाए और उस पर काम हो। Our objective is to scrutinize your weak areas and provide measures to rectify them. And for that matter, we need cooperation from your side, right? So I'll share a sheet to you where every student will have his or her entire year academic performance into it, right? आप सबकी एक रिपोर्ट कार्ड बनेगी और वो रिपोर्ट कार्ड पूरा साल हर एक स्टूडेंट की अलग अलग होगी। एंड दैट रिपोर्ट कार्ड, right, will provide the entire consistent information about your growth throughout the year. Is it clear? सबसे पहले we will discuss about real number test paper discussion, and please tell me which question you are having the doubt about. I told everybody to bring the question paper. Do you have the question paper with you? Right. So 1 to 5, any doubt? Question number 1 to 5, please tell me. Chanakya, Abhishek. Good evening, beta.
Sir, question 4 how to do, sir?
Question number 4, right? Fine. See question number 4. 1, 2, 3. Everybody knows the answer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, third question. We need to find out the HCF and LCM of 6, 72 and 120. So HCF for 6, 72 and 120 is to find out first. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. No, that is what you need to do. You know the answer now, how to do it. Then that's great. This is question number 3rd. Question number 4th now. See, let 10 plus 2 root 3 be a rational number. Then 10 plus 2 root 3 must be equal to P upon Q. Right? Stop writing. Now 2 root 3, the above expression can be written into this manner. That means, see, I have used this sign. This sign is known as implies. Whenever you have left side equal to right side, always use this sign. Is it clear to you? Now 2 root 3 is equal to P minus 10 Q divided by Q. Again root 3 individually on the left side divided by 2 into Q. This 2 goes to the denominator. Is it clear to you? Now suppose if this question comes for 2 marks, then आप क्या लिखेंगे? We know that root 3 is an irrational number and Some students have written P as a rational number, Q as a rational number. No. And P minus 10Q divided by 2Q. Root 3 is an irrational number and P minus 10Q divided by 2Q is a rational number. Entire expression should be quoted as rational number. Right? We know that root 3 is an irrational number and right side is a rational number which is not possible. Irrational can never be equal to irrational can never be equal to rational, which contradicts our own assumption. Therefore, 10 plus 2 root 3 is an irrational number. Suppose the same question came for 5 marks. अगर ये 5 mark का आया, then you need to prove root 3 as an irrational number. Individually. तब आपको करना है 2 marks में, 3 marks में. You are not supposed to do it. Right? You are not supposed to prove it that it is an irrational number. Don't do it. आपको सिर्फ simply एक काम करना है. The left side should be or right side should be irrational. If suppose left side is irrational, right side is rational. Irrational can never be equal to rational. चैतन्य तुम सुधरोगे नहीं, तुम यहीं आगे बैठो, आगे चेयर पे बैठो. तुम्हारा आज फिर फेस नहीं दिख रहा. आगे बैठो, उस वाले आप अवनी के साथ बैठो. क्या इतनी बात क्लियर हुई? और आपका ये हो सकता है कि भाई राइट साइड इज रैशनल एंड लेफ्ट साइड इज इरेशनल, तो भी तो बात वही रहेगी. Rational can never be equal to irrational. Therefore, our assumption is wrong and hence the given expression is an irrational number. Khatam. This should be the way to write the answer. Abhishek, clear?
Clear, sir.
Fine. Now the fifth question. Do you have any doubt in the fifth question? Please tell me. Do you have any doubt in the fifth question? Just beta. 1 minute, just hold for a moment. Shabana, are you listening me, beta? Please tell me.
Yes.
Shabana, please complain to Urban Pro because this is basically, according to the timetable, is a 10th class. You are in the 9th class. They had wrongly given you the timetable. By mistake, you please inform them that they had given you the wrong timetable. I'm sorry, beta. We will conduct the demo session on some other day, right? Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for the cooperation, beta.
Okay.
Fourth question, fifth question, sixth question. Now, first of all, the sixth question is very, very important. Please. How many of you are having the doubt in the sixth question? Please tell me. Chanakya, Abhishek, do you have the doubt in the sixth question?
No, sir.
See, still I am going to explain it. There are 3 timbers. Timber means what? Wood. Lakdi hai. There are 3 different kinds of timbers. In fact, same timber of different length. Timber 1. What is the length of timber 1? 42 meter. Timber 2. What's the length of timber 2? Timber 3. 63 meter. ठीक है ना? Please, beta, when I say to you, please, that you need to write, then only you write. Otherwise, just look at the screen only. Right? This will save your time. You are here to understand the concept, not to copy the classes. It had been done earlier when we used to teach through the board itself with the help of marker. Then we need to rub the entire discussion. So you have to write it, isn't it? लेकिन अब ऐसा नहीं है. अब आप समझो, आपका जो पूरा, your objective is to understand the concept. If I say something to write, then only write. Otherwise not. Everything would be available to you, know better about it. So there are 3 kind of timbers. In fact, the nature of the timber remains with the same. but their lengths are respectively different. One timber is of 42 meter, another one of 49 meter, 63 meter. Right? इतना तो clear है. Now have to be divided into planks of the same length. Planks means a plank is a kind of object which is used to create an almirah. Shelf जिसे कहते हैं. अगर मुझे almirah बनानी है, wooden almirah बनानी है, तो what I'll do? I will install one plank, another plank, third plank. It becomes an almirah or not? Now in this almirah I can put up the decorative items or the books as well. Got it or not? So this is a decorative piece, and decorative piece is constructed with the help of planks. So these are the three different lengths available to us, right? The question says that we have to divide it into planks of the same length. They are of the different length, and we need to create the plank of same length. So same length का मतलब क्या हुआ? We need to find out the highest value. We need to find out the highest value which divides all the three numbers completely. Highest value which divides all the three numbers completely. Other means what? You need to find out the HCF of 42, 49 and 63. Please tell me what is the HCF. Just आपने किया होगा. Just tell me. No need to calculate. 7 is the HCF. Stop writing यहाँ देखिए. You know better how to find out the HCF. So what this 7 represents to us? This 7 represents to us that the greatest possible length of each plank, greatest possible length of each plank must be 7. Is it clear? इतना हम मैक्सिमम कितने लेंथ का प्लैंक बना सकते हैं ऑफ द सेम? दिस कम्स आउट टू बी 7. कैसे आया है 7? वी फाइंड आउट द हाईएस्ट value, the maximum value which divides all the three numbers completely, and this is nothing but the HCF. HCF comes out to be 7. The 7 is the maximum possible length can be created with the help of these three timbers. Right? Now the question is also find the number of planks. अब ओके, एक प्लैंक में कितने लेंथ का बना सकता हूं? 7 मीटर. नाउ फर्स्ट प्लैंक इज इंसर्टेड, सेकंड प्लैंक इज इंसर्टेड. हाउ मेनी प्लैंक्स आर रिक्वायर्ड? Right? In fact, how many planks can be created by using these three different kind of timbers? So what I should do? ध्यान रखना यही बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. Number of planks multiplied with HCF is equal to length of each timber. जैसे फर्स्ट केस के अंदर number of planks with the help of timber 1 into 7. What is the length of timber 1? 42. So number of planks that can be created with the help of timber 1 is 42 by 7. Answer comes out to be 6. Number of planks, right, created with the help of T2 multiplied with 7 is equal to 49. तो second case में क्या हो जाएगा? 49 by 7. थर्ड केस में क्या आ जाएगा? 63 by 7, 9. सबको ऐड किया तो आंसर कितना आ गया? 22. तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ प्लैंक्स दैट कैन बी क्रिएटेड आर 22. मुझे याद है अपनी तुम्हारा ये आंसर सही था ना? तुम्हारी आंसर शीट में तुमने बहुत अच्छा आंसर दिया था इसका. एक डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर तुमने सही दिया. आई होप आपका भी आंसर सही था ये. दैट्स समथिंग ग्रेट, राइट? जिसका ये आंसर गलत था, देखो पता है व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ कंडक्टिंग द इंस्टीट्यूट एग्जामिनेशन? Until unless you note your weak areas and work on them, there is absolutely no use of conducting such examinations. I will share you a sheet where everything would be available to you. Okay, what is basically your main weak area? And please work on that. You will come out with fine performance. Is it clear? तो ये 6th क्वेश्चन का आंसर में एनी डाउट इन द आंसर ऑफ द 6th क्वेश्चन? टेल मी 7th, 8th, 9th. See, 9th का आंसर बता रहा हूं because more than 90% student have given the wrong answer for the 9th question. Chanakya and Abhishek, do you have the right answer for the 9th question? I don't think so. But, not correct now?
Yes, I was wrong.
Fine. This I tell you one. Let 3 plus 2 root 5 का whole square. This question came in this year. इस साल आया ये. In 2026, in the board examination, the same question comes, same, with the same value. Let this is a rational number p by q. Now, open it a plus b का whole square, a square. नब्बे प्लीज यहाँ दिया दो. b square twice of this is equal to this. Got it? So this happens to be what? 9 plus 4 into 5. Answer comes out to be, this is 20, right or not? Do you know this is 20 or not? This is 20. Ninth class. 6 into 2, 12 root 5. P upon Q. Then 29 plus 12 root 5. I hope, Dani, your answer was correct. Okay, fine. Then in that case, 12 root 5 is written as P upon Q minus 29. And hence 12 root 5 is equal to P minus 29 Q divided by 12. Right? And hence root 5 is equal to P minus 29 Q divided by 12 into, this is 12 into, oh, one mistake I did, it should be Q itself. Sorry, but this is Q, right? So this is 12 Q, got it? This 12 comes out in the denominator, right? So what you did, you have converted this entire expression from this to this expression, right? This is irrational, this is rational. Irrational can never be equal to rational, and hence this entire is an irrational number. Have you understood it or not? Please tell me. Any doubt, Abhishek, Chanakya? What about the 10th question? Do you know the 10th and 11th? 10th question, okay. See, we have P equal to x square y cube, Q equal to xy to power 4, and R equal to x to power 5, y to power 2. Right? So as far as the HCF is concerned, HCF is of P, comma Q, comma R. Right? So HCF अगर हम इसका निकालेंगे 10th का, तो what would be the way? How many of you got the correct answer? Excellent. Very good. See, the HCF is basically the product of the common factor, the product of the lowest power of the common factor, lowest power. What is common? X, X, and X. Right? And what is the lowest power of X? X to power 1. What is another one? Y, Y, and Y. What is the lowest power of Y? Y square. And hence the HCF comes out to be, right? Now LCM. What is LCM? LCM is all the value, all the prime number like X and Y with their highest power. What is the highest power of X? LCM is the product of highest power of each prime factor involved in the numbers. So this in turn is Y, maximum power of Y is 4, and hence X to power 5, Y to power 4. Khatam. And then we need to check whether it is equal or not. Now HCF is HCF into LCM is P into Q into R. So what is left hand side? Left hand side is HCF into LCM. The value of HCF is xy square into x to power 4, y to power 4, x to power 6, y to power 6, right or not? Array, when the base is 7, power is going to be added. And the case of right hand side, we have right hand side is at P into Q into R. X square y cube multiplied with x y to power 4 multiplied with x to power 4 y square. Now x, this is 3 and this x to power 8, 3, 7, y to power 9. Quite obvious, a left side and right side are not equal. Answer is finished, right? That makes the answer of question number 9. Right, now question number 10th is there. Okay, we did it. 11th question. Anyone who is having the doubt in the 11th question? Rationalize the denominator करो, same answer खत्म हो जाएगा नहीं 11th. 12th I think so, you know. Now question number 13. Chanakya, Abhishek, do you have the doubt in question number 13?
No, sir.
In question number 13 we have physics, chemistry and maths. This also came in this year. छवि को आया था बेटा ये question. This year, same question for 3 marks. Values might be different. Physics is available with how many books? Physics is 192. Right? The chemistry is 240. And maths is 168. So we have the 3 different subjects with 3 different quantities, right? Are the quantities of physics, chemistry, maths same or different? अरे तीनों किताबें अलग अलग हैं, right? There are 3 sets of books available. The number of physics, this is available to us. Find the number of stacks. Stacks मतलब arrange करना, right? We need to arrange these 3 different kind of books according to subject, right? In an almirah. Stacks is the arrangement of these different books in an almirah in such a way that one stack should have only one subject, right? So our first objective is to look after that what is the maximum value that can divide all the 3 total number of books, right, completely. तो हमें करना क्या है? फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या होगा? एचसीएफ निकालेंगे इसका. व्हाट्स एचसीएफ ऑफ दिस 3? प्लीज टेल मी जल्दी. 24. Is it clear? So HCF comes out to be 24. Determine the number of stacks. Stacks means the almirah that is being required. The rows or the columns that are being required. We can regard it as number of stacks. So number of stacks for physics books, for physics, multiplied with HCF is equal to total number of physics books. So number of stacks for physics is 192 divided by 24. आ जाएगी वैल्यू. इसी तरीके से 240 divided by 24, 168 divided by 24. अरे this is the most easiest topic amongst all the chapters of maths, right? So you will get full marks. You should get full marks. And I guarantee you one thing, this is the highest level of question that may come in the CBSE board exam. If you know the answer of all these questions, your real numbers is thoroughly prepared. Nothing to worry about. Is it clear? So this chapter is on your tips. With this, I covered question number 13, 14, 15 and 16. Any doubt to it? बताओ बेटा 14, 15 and 16 में कुछ पूछना है?
Not in the 15th question, but the third question says to using the find using the fundamental theorem.
That means that is nothing but just to convert the composite number to the form of product of prime.
So, do we have the right?
No, not at all. Using means they are not asking you to define the theorem. Using means what? You need to convert all the 3 composite number into the form of the product of their primes. Right? So that is what the question wants to say. Any doubt, Chanakya, Abhishek, from the question paper?
No, sir.
Now everybody knows, isn't it? Everybody knows their mistakes. Those students who got less than 60% will have their retest of the same chapter. The question may or may not be same on the next Sunday, not this Sunday. On the next Sunday, they will have the retest. You know better about your result. Those students who are having less than 30 marks out of 50 will have to appear on the next Sunday for the retest of the same. Right? You may have the same question paper or may have the different question paper. So don't think like that कि sir ये का ये paper आएगा. No, the question may be changed. but the concept behind every question would definitely be same. Concept behind the question would definitely be same. Just I need cooperation from your side. I guarantee you one thing, if you follow my every test and will get at least 95% plus in my test, you will get 98 to 100% in your CBSE board exam. Just follow me blindly. What is your job? To understand the class thoroughly. When you leave the institute, you should have a confidence that I understood everything 100%. Then revise the class and also do the homework. Second stage. Third, my test would be from the homework and the class task. Right? That should come out with flying performance. Repeat the same process over and time, over and again, over and again. You'll be prepared by the end of October. Entire mathematics and science would thoroughly be prepared. Need not to prepare these two subjects from the November onward. Just put up the test and go into the hot level questions. Right? Fine. Any doubt in the previous class as far as the polynomial is concerned? Have you received this sheet? Chanakya Abhishek, do you have received this sheet? I had reciprocated in the broadcast list also.
Yes, sir.
So what is the date to finish this task? Tell me. 19th April, right? It's not so hard to complete it. So please do so. Right? So can I move on to the next chapter? Chanakya Abhishek, any doubt? Or should I start a new chapter?
No doubt, sir.
Now we are heading towards one of the most prominent chapter known as a system of simultaneous linear equation in two variable. This is our chapter 3. Can you tell me the answer of this? My question is solve. What is the answer of this question? X comes out to be 3 by 2. Right? So this is a question of 7th class or even I think so in the 6th class, right? This is known as linear equation in one variable. Right? कोई कुछ नहीं उतारेगा, सबका फोकस यहाँ होना चाहिए. Linear equation in one variable, and if I am saying you to solve it, that means you are supposed to find out the value of x that should satisfy the given equation. I mean, what use case that should satisfy the given equation. That means if this value, you got the answer like this, na? Now when you substitute this value in the left hand side of the above equation, so the answer should comes out to be 10 itself, which is equal to right hand side. So solving the given linear equation in one variable means the value which when put into the main equation results into the left hand side equal to right hand side. Is it clear? Okay, this you did either in the 6th class or in the 7th class. Now 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Isn't it? You did it in the 9th class. This is known as what? Linear equation in two variable. Linear equation in two variable. Right? The generalized form of the linear equation two variable is what? Ax plus by equal to c. That means here, as far as this question is concerned, a happens to be 3, b happens to be 4, and c equal to 12. Right? Can anybody suggest me how many solutions are? Suppose मैं यहाँ लिख रहा हूँ solve this equation. Solve this equation. So if I am saying you solve this equation, so what exactly I want from your side? Solution of x and y. I need to find out the value of x and y simultaneously. And suppose if I go for that, how many solutions can be possible? That's what you did in the 9th class. A linear equation two variable always consists of infinite many solutions. infinite many solution. Now, I'm interested to find out some solution of this equation. That can be done analytically followed by graphically. Have you done the graphical expression? We did it in the 9th class, the graphical expression of the same. I hope you have the knowledge about the coordinate geometry of the 9th class, right? My question now, solve this first analytically and here graphically. Analytically means mathematically, by calculation. Whenever we deal with a single equation, we will use hit and trial method. But we'll use hit and trial method. ध्यान से देखिएगा, this is the heart of entire chapter. This chapter may take 6 to 7 classes, right? And the entire concept of rest of the classes depend upon today's and the next class, right? Now, analytic means by calculation, mathematically, or by hit and trial method. So what I will do? So we have can I write this equation as this? Or can I write this equation as this? Y is equal to 12 minus 3x divided by 4. X is equal to 12 minus 4y divided by 3. Can I do so or not? Please tell me. Right? Now, this is an expression which can be regarded as function. आप जब 11th class में आएंगे, you will study the second chapter, relation and function. Relation function is introduced in the 11th class and the comprehensive detail of the same chapter is available in the 12th class. The same chapter in the 12th class is also named as relation and function. Don't copy anything, Chaitanya. I have told you, just see the class, understand the concept. What are you doing? This is basically an expression. An expression, as far the first equation is concerned, the value of y, isn't it? The value of y depends upon the value of x. Whatever the value of x I will substitute over here, then only it would be possible to get the value of y or not. Right? So that means the value of y depends upon x. और इस केस में हम क्या कह सकते हैं? The value of x depends upon y. Or I can say y as a function of x. This is function. Symbolic representation of function. Or x as a function of y. This is also function. Y as a function of x or x as a function of y. That means the value of y as a function of x का मतलब क्या हुआ? That means y depends upon x. X as a function of y, the value of x depends upon y. It is up to you either to move like this or this. You may convert the given equation either as a function of x or as a function of y. As a function of y or as a function of x. This is our first step. I hope itna clear hai. So now, this was the equation available to us. And my own habit, at personal level, is to represent y as a function of x. What was my initial equation? So the initial equation gets converted into this. This is the first step. Now what I will do, I will create a table. And right over here is as x and y. Right? Now suppose I put the value of x as 0. What is the value of y? Please tell me. If x is 0, what is y? It comes out to be 3. Abhishek Chanakya, clear? Better please tell me. Chanakya, Abhishek, I'm asking you, is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why? So what I did, I put the value 0 and got the answer for y as 3. So I can put 0, 1, -1, 2, -2, 3, -3, so on and so forth. Suppose I put over here as 1. So y comes out to be 12 minus 3 divided by 4. That comes out to be 9 by 2. 9 by 4, sorry. Isn't it 9 by 4 is an irrational, right by 4 is a rational number? Right? So creating 9 by 4 on a graph, isn't it, it would be difficult. Mentioning 9 by 4 onto the graph sheet is typical or not, difficult or not. As here, we can take as many as value of x in order to get the value of y. So I would like to consider only those values which will give me integral solution. Which will give me integral, because integral solution onto the coordinate axis can easily be represented. Right? So I will neglect 1. I'm not going to take 1. -1, if suppose I consider -1, it becomes 15 by 4. Again I replace it. If I put 2 also, so 2 comes out to be 2 by 3. 2 matlab 12 minus 6. That means 6 by 4. 6 by 4 comes out to be what? 3 by 2, right or not? 3 by 2 can be represented onto the graph sheet or not? Because 3 by 2 is exactly what? 1.5. 3 by 2 is what? 1.5. Array graph hai na? This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. 1.5 can easily be represented. 1.5 is the mid of 1 and 2. But still, why to take irrational number when I can take other as integers? So I am not going to take even 2 also. -2. Suppose I consider it -2. -2 is 18 by 4. 18 by 4 comes out to be 9 by 2. 9 by 2 is 4.5. 4.5 can be represented because 4.5 lies between 4 and 5. Right? But I will not take 4.5 exactly in between that. Because I can take as many as values I can. जब कोई problem ही आ जाए, when there is a problem through which we cannot take any other value, then you can consider such values. Otherwise, try to get only those values which provides the corresponding integers. Is it clear? So 3, if I put 3, no use. -3, no use. Now if I put 4, so 12 minus 3, 4, divided by 4, what is the answer? What's the answer? Please tell me. 0. See, 12 minus 12 divided by 4. 0 divided by 4 is 0. याद रखना, anything divides 0 is always be 0. If a non-zero is divided by 0, the answer is not possible, not defined. Is it clear? So when I consider x as 4, so y comes out to be 0. Now suppose I take -4, then can anybody suggest me the value of y then? No. -4 divided by 4, it becomes 24 by 4. The answer is 6. Right? Because minus minus becomes plus. 12 plus 12, 24 by 4. Answer comes out to be 6 itself, right? Please tell me correct. So any doubt as far as these three values in R.D. Sharma or R.S. Agarwal in some other books, they generally go for a pair of x and pair of y. But I recommend you to go for 3 values of x, correspondingly 3 values of y. So Abhishek Chanakya, any doubt?
No, sir.
So in that way, we have got 3 answers for x and corresponding values of y. right? Now, if suppose I could have written it in this manner, that 3x is equal to 12 minus 4y, x is equal to 12 minus 4y divided by 3. Will the answer remains be the same or different? Tell me. Will the answer be different or same? Put करके देखो. Now you put the value of y. Y has 3. What is the value of x?
0.
And hence, when you put y as 0, x is 4. When you put y as 6, x is minus 4. That means the answer remains be the C. So when you are going for x as a function of y or y as a function of x, the answer remains be same. Is it clear? And hence 3x plus 4y equal to 12 has its three solution as this. So these three, can only three solutions are possible, or I can go with as many as possible as many as number as possible. Only three or some more. I can put up as much as values of x throughout my life, still the answer will not be finished. That's why a single linear equation to variable always consists of infinite many solutions. This kind of tabular form of answer is known as analytical or calculation method. But now we need to represent this answer onto the graph sheet. So I told you about how to solve it analytically. This is the way to solve analytical, right? Now I head towards a graphical solution. The next is graphical. For graphical solution, I am assuming that you have the complete knowledge about the coordinate axes. This is known as abscissa. This is ordinate. This is y dash, x dash, right? Suppose this is 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this should happen to be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Now I need to represent this answer, right, on the graph sheet. The table is available to us as 0, 3, 4, 0, and minus 4 and 6. See, when x is 0, y is 3. X is 0, y is 3. Isn't it? This is the value. 0, 3. When x is 4, y is 0. When x is 4, y is 0. 4, 0. When x is minus 4, y is 6. I am assuming that you know how to create the points on the coordinate axis. I hope you know better about that. Now, all the 3 points creates a straight line or not? Now you do one thing, join these lines. These points, sorry. Isn't it you got a straight line? If your calculation is correct, then you will always get a straight line. Right? Now my question is to you, should this line be a terminating or a finite length of line or infinite length of infinite, right? That means I need to produce it in this direction, this in this direction, and this is the proper solution, right? And at the same time, I need to write 3x plus 4y equal to 12 onto this line, either below or above. Then only the answer would consider to be the correct one, otherwise not. If you forget to mention these arrows, still you will get 50% marks. Now, what this entire line that goes to infinite length informs us, ये क्या बताती है that every point that lie onto this line, every point that lie on this line is actually the solution of this equation. You find out any point and put the value of that x and y over here, the answer is always be equal to 12. Is it clear? That's why this equation has infinite many solutions, right? If you by default forget to mention x dash x or y dash and you did the entire answer correctly in the board examination, the blueprint says you should get 0 out of 5 because you haven't mentioned which is vertical, which is horizontal. So please don't do such kind of silly mistakes. Always mention x-axis and y-axis. I hope it is clear to you. And hence, this entire graph represents the solution of this equation 3x plus 4y equal to 12. Any doubt to it? Abhishek, Chanakya, clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, before switching on to the real topic, I would like to have a revision of 9th class for some important, most important equation. My question is to you, solve graphically the following equation. Solve graphically the following equation. A, x equal to 0, y equal to 0, x equal to y, x equal to minus y, x equal to 3, and x equal to minus 3, y equal to 3, y equal to minus 3. Right? And ये तो हम देख ही चुके हैं. This is recently completed. What is the graph of x equal to 0? Tell me, anyone? First one, what is the graph of x equal to 0? That that so should I represent a point over here? You are saying like this? Please tell me. गलत भी है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Please tell me. Actually, I taught this to my 9th class student in the last year. What is the graph of x equal to 0? So what is the graph of x equal to 0? Entire y-axis is an excellent answer. Entire y-axis, this entire y-axis is x equal to 0. This complete y-axis on the above side and the below side is x equal to 0. Very good answer. What is the graph of y equal to 0? Entire x-axis, y equal to 0. Can anybody give you the reason behind it? Why is it so? See, x equal to 0. Can I write it in the linear equation 2 variable as 1 multiplied with x plus 0 multiplied with y is equal to 0? Is this same or different? Please tell me, are they same or different? Same. Now I create a table. Suppose I put y as a 0. So what is the value of x? 0. Suppose I put y as 1, y as 1. What is the value of x? 0 into 1 is 0. X again is equal to 0. Minus 1, again 0. Please tell me, have you understood the tabular form of this equation? Anyone who is having doubt? Abhishek, Chanakya, good doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
That means this 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, minus 1, and obviously all these points actually lie on the entire y-axis. And hence the complete y-axis itself is the equation of, is the graph of x equal to 0. Similarly, the complete x-axis represents the graph of y equal to 0. Right? Next is x equal to y. The graph of x equal to y is a straight line. The graph of x equal to y is a straight line that passes through the origin, makes an angle of 45 degree with the positive part of the x-axis. This angle is 45 degree. This is the graph of x equal to y. Why is it so? Because x equal to y, you make a table. X and y are identical. X is 0, y is 0. X is 1, y is 1. X is 2, y is 2. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Minus 1, minus 1. Minus 2, minus. When you join these points, that will create a straight line that is passing through the origin, makes an angle of 45 degree with the positive part of the x-axis. Right? So this is the graph of x equal to y. Similarly, the graph of x equal to minus y is again a straight line that passes through the origin and makes an angle of 45 degree with a negative part of the x-axis. This is x equal to minus y. You create the table of minus y, x equal to minus y. X is 0, y is 0, x is 1, y is 1, x is minus 1. If y is minus 1, x is 1. Put these values, you will get this kind of equation. Why I'm telling you? Because the question that came in this year, अभी मैं बता रहा हूँ कौन सा क्वेश्चन है, राइट, जो इस साल आया है, इसी से रिलेटेड है. So I hope these 4 points are clear. 5 points are clear. Next is x equal to 3. What is the graph of x equal to 3? Anyone? The graph x equal to 3, very good, is a straight line. The graph x equal to 3 is a straight line at a distance of 3 units on the positive part of the x-axis parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis. This is the graph of x equal to 3 is this. This is the graph of x equal to 3. Right? Why this is the graph? X equal to 3 can be written as 1 into x, 0 into y equal to 3. Y is 0, x is 3. Y is 1, 1 into 0 is 0, x is again 3. Y is minus 1, again 3. And hence you will get these points. And after joining these points, you will get a straight line at a distance of 3 units on the positive part of the x-axis parallel to the y-axis. Right? Similarly, x equal to minus 3. This is x equal to minus 3. Right? Then y equal to 3. Similarly, y equal to 3 is this yellow line. And y equal to minus 3 is this. This is y equal to 3. This is y equal to minus 3. And you know better about that. We did it separately, right or not? Any doubt, Chanakya, Abhishek?
No doubt, sir.
This is your homework as well. You need to create all these graphs onto your homework register. Right? Recreate them. Actually, the question that came in this year in the board examination was this. Find the area of the triangle formed by the intersection of x equal to 0, x equal to y, and x equal to minus y. Right? Something of that sort. So there are three graphs. Right? You just see that this is x equal to 0, this is x equal to y, this is x equal to what? We need to find out what? The area of the triangle formed by these three. Formed by the intersection of these three. So can you tell me, is there any visibility of triangle? And if so, then what would be its vertices? Tell me. Question क्या था? Find out the area of the triangle formed by the intersection. Intersection. See, x equal to 0 is coinciding over here. X equal to y is this, x equal to minus y, and hence all the three equations are meeting at the origin itself. And origin is a dot. And if origin happens to be a dot, there is no existence of triangle. When there is no existence of triangle, the area of the triangle would be 0. So there were 4 options. First is 2 square unit, 4 square unit, 7 square unit and 0. तो आप किसे appropriately MCQ में किसे टिक करेंगे? 0. ठीक है ना? So this kind of question may confuse the students. Have you understood the language? That the graph x equal to 0, x equal to y, x equal to minus y. The intersection of these three simultaneously should create a triangle, but there is no visibility of triangle. All the three intersect at one point, right? And hence no triangle, no area. 0 is the answer. Should I proceed? बेटा क्लियर है अब यहां तक का कॉन्सेप्ट? चलो आगे. चाणक्य आपसे पूछ रहा हूं. अभिषेक, प्लीज टेल मी. बेटा वॉइस नहीं आ रही आपके पास? चाणक्य, respond me, beta.
Understood, sir. Understood.
Okay, fine. Next is, whatever we did is actually somewhere is the revision of the 9th class, right? Here we have an equation ax plus by is equal to c. But now I am considering is, but the 10th class chapter is named as what? A system of simultaneous linear equation in two variable. A system of simultaneous equation in two variable consists of two equations. Right? बेटा रेहान थोड़ा इधर हो जाओ चेयर करके, so that I can see you. Right. So a system of simultaneous linear equation always have this, a2x, b2y equal to c2. When we consider two equations at one go, two equations simultaneously, such kind of representation is known as a system of simultaneous linear equation in two variables. Now the question is solve it. Solving two equations together, right, at one go means what? If I get the value of x and y, then the value of x and y not only satisfies the first equation, but it should also satisfy the second equation. For example, 3x plus 4y equal to 12 is one of the equation. 7x, right, plus 8y is equal to 13, another equation. So we need to solve this equation. Question is solve it now. Solving it means I need to find out the value of x and y in such a way that the value of x and y, if I put over here, I should get 12. If I put over here, I should get 13. Right? So that मान लिया, let us consider the value of x is small p, the value of y is small q. That means 3p plus 4q should be 12. 7p plus 8q should be equal to 13, where p and q belongs to, they belongs to real number. कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है. So solving is two equations simultaneously means to find out the value of x and y in such a way that it should satisfy the first and second both. Please tell me any doubt. Can I proceed? See, this kind of expression solving this actually needs two kind of method. First is known as graphical method, considering two equation at one go, graphical method, and second is analytical method, calculation. Analytical method further divides into three parts: substitution, elimination, and third is cross. Right? Cross multiplication is omitted from the syllabus. ये नहीं है. There is a very small use of substitution. In fact, there is no use of substitution. Just we need to introduce ourselves. That what do you mean by substitution? The whole objective is to understand elimination. Is it clear? And graphical. After knowing these methods, then finally we will switch on to word problems. The solution of every word problem needs the understanding of elimination method. Needs the understanding of elimination or graphical method. Every word problem, the solution of every word problem is subjected to know with elimination or graphical. यानी कि वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने के लिए आपको किस मेथड, किस टूल की जरूरत होगी? एलिमिनेशन एंड ग्राफिकल मेथड. Is it clear? Now an interesting, the nature of solution. Next is see when we are dealing to solve this equation, जब हमें इन दोनों इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करना है, then there can be three possibility of answers. There can be three possibility of answers, and they are known as what? The first one is known as consistent solution, consistent solution, or unique solution. Clear? Second is no solution or inconsistent solution. Right? Third is, कौन बात कर रहा है या धीरे बात कर रहा है? Infinite many solution. Is it clear? जब कभी भी whenever you will be dealing with solving two equation, one of these three possibilities may occur. First is consistent solution. Consistent solution means yes, we will get one and only one value of x like p, or one and one value of y like q, which when substituted in the first equation equal to c1, substituted in the second equation equal to c2. जब आप से solve करेंगे, you will get x and y that satisfies not only the first equation but also the second equation. That means the solution is possible, right or not? But there are certain questions where the solution is not possible, right? There are to be conditions that x is not possible, y is also not possible, and hence we can say that the pair of equation has no solution, right? The third is infinite many solution. Infinite many solution states that that these two equations seems to be different. These two equations seems to be different, but practically they are identical. Practically they are identical. They लगती अलग अलग हैं, but they are basically same. For example, if I write it as 4x plus 8y equal to 16, right? Are they same or different? Are they same or different? Just see over here. If I take the same, so x plus 2y comes out to be 4. They are basically same.
Sir, I definitely say.
Yes. See, these two equations written as two different equations, but practically they are same. And if they happens to be the same, then the solution of one and the solution of two, right, is basically the solution of only one equation. And such kind of solution is regarded to be what? Infinite many solution. Is it clear? Now I'm telling you an interesting point over here, that without solving it, right, just by looking at the equation itself, equation को देखने से ही, you will come to know that this equation may have consistent or inconsistent or infinite many solution, right? Suppose we have a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then obviously such equation will definitely have x and y. Just say for example, I have written this 3x plus 4y, 3x plus 4y equal to 12, 5x plus 7y is equal to 9. What is the value of a1? Array, what is the value of a1? What is the value of b1? What is the value of a2? What is the value of b2? Isn't it a1 upon a2 is different, not equal to b1 upon b2? Array 3 by 5 is not equal to 4 by 7, right or not? And hence immediately without even I have solved it, अभी हमने solve भी नहीं किया ऐसे, I immediately came to know that the pair of equation will definitely have x and y. That means if I'll go for its solution, if I'll go for its solution, the answer of x and y would be possible. Is it clear? And when we have the equation like this, 3x plus 4y is equal to 12, 3x plus 4y is equal to 17. That means, right? Suppose I have written it as, थोड़ा different कर देता हूँ, 3 by 6 Isn't it is equal to 4 by 8, but not equal to 12 by 7? Are they same? No, still they are not same, right or not? In fact, this is also not identically same. If I need to manage them same, तो मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? बोलो, क्या मैंने सही लिखा था, गलत लिखा था? Have I written the right one or the wrong one? दोबारा लिख रहा हूँ, 3 by 6, 4 by 8, not equal to 12 by 7. Is it right or wrong? Please tell me. 1 upon 2. अरे 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2. But not equal to, that means A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is possible, but not equal to C1 upon C2. If that is the case, that means this equation has no solution. अभी आपने किया भी नहीं है, you immediately came to know that this equation will not have any solution. The possibility of the solution is not there, right? And third one is, if A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, right? Then in that case, infinite many solutions. जैसे अभी हमने लिखा था 4x plus 8y is equal to 12, right? And I can write it as x plus 2y equal to 3. Bolo, this is 4 by 1, 8 by 2, 12 by 3, right or not?
Yes.
A1 equal to A2, B1 equal to B2, C1 equal to C2. That means, array, these two equations seems to be different, but they are practically same. And hence the solution of one is the solution of the second as well. Right? Such kind of solution required to be infinite many solutions. Clear? I hope that entire discussion till this stage is very much clear to you. Now, graphical method. See how to create the graph. ये तो आपको पता है, अभी मैंने आपको करके दिखाया था ये. You know how to create the graph of a single equation. Now there are 7 to 8 type of questions that 100% confirmed in the board examination as far as the graphical method is concerned. They will tell you solve graphically. So first of the answer would be possible like this. You may have one of the answer as the graph of one equation. You may have the graph of another equation, right? So what you will do, you will write an equation, first equation, and over here second equation, right? And if these two graphs are available, isn't it? These two graphs are intersecting at one point. They are meeting at one point. So this point is not only the solution of the graph of the first one, but also the solution of the graph of second one. The 2 points coincide. तो इस लाइन का भी पॉइंट और इस लाइन का भी पॉइंट एक ही है या नहीं? That means if this happens, then this point is P and Q, or we can say the solution. यहाँ पे x क्या हो गया? P, y क्या हो गया? Q, and if you put this value over here, you will get equal to C1 and C2. So such kind of graph type 1, this is type 1 question. तो solution would be consistent. कौन सा solution होगा ये? Consistent solution. Any doubt? Then type 2. Suppose we have the graph like this, the graph of the first equation, and the graph of the second equation is this. Is there any possibility that they will meet somewhere? That means both are parallel line. When they will not coincide, then the solution is not possible. So we will say no solution or inconsistent solution. This is type 2. Solve graphically, you create the graph, you find the pair of lines to be parallel, and hence we say that this answer is not possible. Type 3. You have the graph of first equation. The graph of first equation is actually the graph of second as well. The graph of first equation is actually the graph of second as well. Then the answer is what? Infinite many solution. Here it matches with the condition a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. आप ग्राफ ड्रॉ करने से पहले ही पता लगा सकते हो. And here this. So type 3, type 4. The type 4 may come in the examination like this. Graph of first, graph of second. The type 4 states that find out the, please yaad dekho, find out the vertices of the triangle formed by the intersection of the graph of the two lines. Find out the vertices of the triangle. Find out the vertices of the triangle formed by the intersection of two lines with respect to x-axis. With respect to x-axis. तो with respect to एक पहले का ग्राफ ये है, दूसरे का ये है, तो एक तो ये हो गया with respect to x-axis यानी कि x पे पॉइंट हो गए. This is point A, B and C. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. This is x3, y3. Khatam answer. They may also say you type 5 is in this only. Find out the vertices of the triangle formed by the intersection of these two lines with respect to the y-axis. यानी कि अब ये point आ गया. This is B dash, C dash. Is it clear? x1, y1. This is x2 dash, y2 dash. This is x3 dash, y3 dash. So type 4 and type 5 both are available in the same figure, right? Type 6. Let this is a graph of the first equation. This is a graph of second equation. Next question states that find out the vertices of the triangle formed. Not only find out the vertices of the triangle formed by it, also shade the region of the triangle with respect to the x-axis. Shading. This is A, B, C, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3. They may also say you also shade the region formed by the intersection of these two lines with respect to the y-axis, this one. Is it clear? So type 4, 6 and type 7. Type 8. Find out the ratio of the areas. ध्यान से सुनो. Find out the ratio of the areas formed by the intersection of these two lines with respect to the x-axis and y-axis. That means this is A, B, C. So this is B dash. This is C dash. For example, suppose this point is -1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. They will tell you if this is this, so obviously this A becomes what? 2, 3. This is -1, 0. This is 5, 0. This happens to be what? 0, 1. And this value is what? 0, 5. Right? So this question comes for 5 marks. They will tell you not only to find out the vertices of the pair of triangle. What are the pair of triangles? First is triangle with triangle ABC, and second is triangle A, B dash, C dash. Shaded also. Not only shaded, but also find out the ratio of the areas. The ratio of the areas. Area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle A dash, A, B dash, C dash. Now, what is the area of triangle ABC? Can anybody tell me? What is the formula for area of the triangle? Half into base is what? BC. Half is base, BC. Height क्या है? Height is this AP. Suppose I tell this point as P, AP. Can anybody tell me what is BC? What is the length of BC? What is the length of this BC? Some students, हाँ बोलो क्या होगा? 6 or 5? How many of you are agreed with 5? Raise your hand if you are agreed with 5. Raise with confidence. No, your answer is wrong. Why? Because BC is the distance, and distance can never be negative. It is a displacement that can be negative. The x dash is basically a direction opposite to the positive direction of x. If we're talking about displacement, it can be negative only. But you just see, this is 1 unit, this is 5 unit, and hence a total of 6 units. Distance is a scalar quantity. So area is a scalar quantity. So the base should be entire length itself. So some students generally did the mistake, they count the length from 0. But the distance should be counted from the vertex 1 to vertex another. So half into base into height is what? Height is 3. So area comes out to be what? 6 square units. As far as the second is concerned, half into b dash c dash into this is height. This is q into a q. So half into what is the length BC? Tell me what is BC? 4 units. 5 minus 1, isn't it? This is 5. This is 1. So this length comes out to be 5 minus 1, 4 units. And what is this AQ? What is the value of AQ? What is the height of this triangle? This triangle. Tell me. No, it's not 3. It is 2. 2, beta. X-axis से parallel है ये. So height is 2. This and this cancels. So क्या आ गया? 4 square units. And hence the ratio of area of triangle ABC to the area of triangle A, B dash, C dash is equal to what? This is 6 divided by 4. The answer is, it comes in 2025. Last week. Any doubt, Chanakya, Abhishek?
Understood, sir.
And with this, we are at the end of graphical discussion. Now, what I will do, I will give you a sheet which comprises of certain number of questions on graphical method. You need to complete it, right? Is it clear? So you will have to complete those questions, right? And the time to complete them today is what? 10th. And I think so tomorrow is your school holiday, second Saturday, right? So the next Thursday, the sheet that I will provide you by tonight or tomorrow, you will have to complete it. The deadline for that is next Thursday. Will it be possible for you or not? ठीक है ना? Note it down. Next Thursday. ठीक है ना? So I had given you 2 important tasks: polynomial till 19th of April, right? And graphical till 17th of April.
Sir, where have you sent the sheets?
I will provide you tonight or tomorrow.
Sir, where in WhatsApp, sir?
Pardon? On the WhatsApp itself. And in the batch also. Have you entered into the batch? Have you downloaded the app?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will provide it onto the app also or into the WhatsApp also. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Complete it by 19th. Dono sheets. You need to complete both the sheets by 19th. I have not given you any load, right or not? If you manage to do 2 to 4 questions a day, you'll be able to complete it. Bolo, right or not? Please do revise the entire concept. This is a prominent chapter. The chapter that we covered, real numbers and polynomials, are very light chapters. Right? There would definitely be some easy questions from that, but from now onwards, the serious maths has started. So, good night, beta. We'll be meeting now on Sunday for biology class, 12:30. And please note it down that on Monday, I will be conducting the rest of the portion of chemical reaction type. Redox reaction is left, rancidity is left. ठीक है ना? So Monday would be the class for chemical reaction type, followed by your test on chemical reaction type. Monday class will not be there in the test itself. और जिसको आंसर शीट्स के बारे में कुछ बात करनी है वो मेरी टेबल पर आ जाओ. गुड नाइट बेटा. विल बी मीटिंग द नेक्स्ट क्लास. है बेटा.